I'm Megan.
And I'm Ciera, and we're from TC2. So for today's video, Megan and I are going to be trying out an online circus course because you guys have seen us try some circus classes in the past, but never from
like
just
we did
an online
aerial
instructor.
silks, and actually that might be it. Ciera did hand balancing one time, and that was
on
like
my
her own solo venture. So we found these courses, or Ciera did somehow, and they're completely
I got a YouTube
free.
ad for it.
And so we were like, okay, let's check them out. We found like a hand balancing course. We want to see what that's about. What does that mean? What kind of course is it? How long does it take? Is it good or not? It's kind of like the main question that we have.
So it's just going to be Megan and I in today's video, and then Maggie will be doing her own separate video next week, but we're going to be trying this out for a couple of days and seeing how good we can get at circus hand balancing. Alright, so just to show you guys kind of what it looks like when you sign up for the course, because you do have to sign up for it even though it is free. It has a table of contents thing right here with different modules, and there's only 2 modules, so it's not too bad.
We have no idea like how long this is going to take.
Yeah, we don't. So we're just going to watch this stuff, maybe update you guys, and then we'll get started. Alright, so we're going to do a quick drill. He did talk about doing like walking up the wall and then also kicking up to the wall. We're going to skip the walking up the wall because that's...
To be honest, right now it seems like this is for like
very beginner
levels. Like these people
like
might not
they haven't even touched the hand blocks. At the very least, whatever we learn in this course, if they don't bring out the hand bouncing blocks, we will bring this in ourselves. But first, let's try some wall stuff. So the idea for this is that we have to work on our alignment. So Megan's going to kick up next to her door.
I'm scared I'm gonna slam it.
Go! And then she wants to get totally aligned. So you're supposed to be pressing everything. Oh.
There you go.
And then you're pressing everything you've got.
Wow, I don't go upside down anymore, so that is a lot.
Everything aligned.
Oh god, I'm trying. I'm surprised I'm staying up. It feels like I should have fallen like 10 seconds ago. So we just finished module 1 of the course out of 2. And so obviously you can go at your own pace, but since that was just handstand basics, we're gonna go ahead and keep going to the next one.
Hello and welcome back.
Time to do some
Put your
exercises.
hands behind your back,
Still no blocks yet. Get them out of here.
and then come down. About an inch.
Oh my god. Hollow ones are
This
hard.
is the position.
Why?
Knees. And extend.
What is a walk really right now? Oh, my head.
And then you come down. The same way that you got up.
Woo!
Alright, so the thing that we just finished watching is probably getting into more of like the actual balancing stuff. The thing that matters the most for the course probably. We still aren't using the blocks yet, but it's going to be doing handstands against a wall and then finding your balance and then trying to take your feet off the wall, and you can still like tap the wall if you need to rebalance. So we're going to do that, and then also we're going to do a straddle one facing both towards and away from the wall, just trying to like, get off the wall and hold it. And that one seemed more focused on like using your hips to pull you off the wall. So we'll try and like see, like show you guys what that means. We'll figure it out. So now Megan's gonna see what she's made of.
I'm really bad at hand balancing, so I'm actually like, this is okay for me. And goodbye. That was pretty good.
Yeah. We really just went from doing what we were just doing to now working on press handstands on the wall. Which I know press handstands on a wall are like considerably easier than doing it on your own, but I have a feeling that it's just gonna be like, okay, so now do it on your own, or eventually like work towards doing it on your own.
I think it will still
And
be
as
hard.
someone who has always struggled with press handstands my entire life. I just fail to see how that's the next step.
Progression.
Here is attempt number 1 for Megan.
I moved my hands out further, maybe.
See, Megan was like just going for it, and I was like, I don't know if I can even do it, girlie.
There. I don't even have high hopes for me. I don't think I've ever been able to like do it even against a wall. I always feel like I'm gonna fall.
Move your hands closer then. Now lean your back on so you're resting.
But then what?
Then lift, Ciera, lift.
I have nothing to lift onto. Then what?
Then
Like,
lift.
I've never understood this. Like, I have all of my weight on my hands. So, like, then what?
You control your legs then.
It's like, I need to get my hips up. I don't know how to do that. Even...
Push your hips against the door, Ciera.
I've never understood this.
Against the door you go.
I'm trying. My legs are too heavy. I don't get it.
So we're almost done with module 1. And then I think we kept saying that it was, yeah, we're almost done with module 2. But we actually did know, or figure out that there is a 3rd module. But all it says right now is get access to module 3. So once we finish it, I guess we'll see what that means. We're hoping it doesn't mean you have to pay for it, but we'll figure it out. Otherwise, because I don't think that they're doing any hand balancing in this 2nd module either. So at the very least, we will try doing that for you guys anyways. There is only 2 modules. 3rd module is not available to the general public yet, so.
And what's incredible is I feel like they didn't even talk about like what I would talk about for hand balancing.
All of this was like wall related, and I understand that could be useful, like we do wall related build up in our handstand tutorials as well. But I'm just kind of like, you're gonna call this like hand balancing? I don't know.
I even brought my little hand balancing block.
So I think we might just take it from here.
What we learned, you know, we have a nice warm up into exercise thing to follow now. But we'll take it from here.
These are the blocks, just to acquaint you guys if you have never hand balanced before in your life. This is the general hand placement. So you want enough room.
I do like pointer finger here. This is how I do it. So I have my index finger out front and then 3 fingers to the side, thumb over here.
We're just going to practice for around 15 minutes today. I don't really know what, maybe just focusing on like handstands and maybe a couple different positions with like stags, but I think we'll keep it pretty simple. Ciera probably needs to help me like just with the kicking up and trying to hold it, honestly. Hey guys, we're back for day 2. I think that our plan is we're gonna do stuff today and then we're gonna do our last day tomorrow. So we're gonna spend around 20 minutes doing a run through of the warm-ups quick and then just getting straight back into the hand balancing thing.
So again, just a reminder, really like the only stuff we are taking from the class is going to be like the warm-up stuff. And then the hand balancing stuff is all us.
Yesterday when we were doing stuff, I have to be honest guys, like I must not be used to going upside down because like my headaches that I was getting when I was going upside down was like my primary limiting factor. So hopefully that's going to get better between today and tomorrow because I just was like, I have to be done, Ciera. So once we finish our warm-ups and stuff, we'll kind of show our starting point for where we're at today. Not probably very good, at least not for me, but we'll show you guys.
Yeah. I'm getting stars in my vision.
Okay, I'm also going to try probably just doing a double stag because I don't know, that's what I prefer the most if I had to have a preference. The thing that's difficult for me is I don't twist out of this, which is like what makes it easier if you start falling that way. I like can't figure out how to like let go with one hand and then like twist. So then I just like fall into a bridge every time and I hate doing that. So I always just like can hardly even kick out high enough. But despite all of that, let's see what I can do after a couple tries.
See, I literally have 0 control, I feel like.
minutes of Circus today are done. I have decided I'm leaving the journey here, but I will happily
You have to do
moral
your
support.
send off then.
Okay. Well, I'll show you guys what
She's learned.
I learned. And tomorrow though, Ciera is going to try moving up to the higher level stilts, and I'll be happy to help assist you with that. But as soon as I'm like trying to balance and I like, get up there, and Ciera's obviously like helping me balance, and as soon as I start thinking of like what I'm supposed to do, I'm like, oh, the blood's rushing to my head, I need to come down. So, I don't know, it's just not going that well. I will say, I would love to try doing aerial silks again sometime in the future. I think that's more of like my circus speed, so it just like didn't all come together for me in this video.
All right, well, we will show you guys what Megan did learn, which was not much, but
No. Okay, stay.
the last thing Megan wants to do is fall that way. So that's what she got. Alright, so it's the final day. Again, Megan said that she was done yesterday, but I'm going to give it another 20 minutes or so and see what I've got. And to celebrate the last day, I'll be going up to the, I think this is like a foot or a little more than a foot. I'm not totally sure. It might be like 18 inches. I can't really tell. But in the spirit of giving it all of my effort, I'm going to try on the high ones, and we'll see how this all goes. So, unfortunately, I've been trying for at least 20 minutes to get both of these on. And I've tried using socks with grips, like my hands are turning red because I just cannot do it. I've got some tools out. So I think we're going to go back to just the short one because I literally can't change it and I can't do this all day. Look, I'm as disappointed as you guys probably are because I now cannot get this part off. Maggie and I have tried. I've literally been sitting on this floor like for a half hour trying to change this stuff out, but it's not happening, and I simply don't have the time to be doing all this stuff and then 20 more minutes of actually doing handstand stuff. So I think that my stuff from yesterday is just going to have to be my last practice as well. So sorry about that.
Okay, so we have officially finished doing the Circus on Demand class, and what are your overall thoughts?
I was a little bit underwhelmed because like it literally claims to be like, oh, like this master like hand balancing,
Yeah, he's like a
circus
gold
guy.
champion.
I don't know what his credentials are.
Like, it said he was a gold medalist in something. I don't remember what it was.
But like, I just feel like we should have gotten so much more, or like we should have seen him do more. There were not that many examples shown.
Or like, there was a lot of awkward pauses, which again, like it wasn't made for YouTube. It's not a YouTube video, but I'm like, you guys can like speed through this a little bit more and be like, he'd stop talking and then he'd be like, so now and he's like clear his throat a lot. And I was just like, I feel like you guys could like cut this out, cut that out, go a little bit faster, and then they could have like done more with the course.
Like, I feel like we got so much like for the, you know, prep work, conditioning, exercises, and all of that stuff. And then he's like, okay, so for the hand balancing, you're just gonna go against the door, and then you're gonna come off the door, and that's how you're gonna balance.
I'm like, that was it.
And I just feel like we should have gotten more from that.
Granted, you're not paying for it, so
But
that's
we literally have a video that's like how to hold your handstand longer, and I feel like it had more tips than that. We were like, so if you're going too far forward, you're gonna push on your fingers this way, and like,
Yeah.
I just think we had more information. And I know I'm not nearly as good as him. So.
Exactly. But I feel like that course, like, isn't going to be that useful for, like, it was targeted towards, like, beginner, trust me, because, like, there were some things we were doing where I was like, do we really need to be spending that much time on this? Because although I thought we were going to get to, like, actual hand balancing blocks, and he brought up the blocks, but, like, we didn't use them in the course. Maybe that's the third module, I don't know. We didn't get to the third module.
Didn't unlock that one.
But I was just kind of like, it was weird, and I didn't really like it, so I don't know.
So I think if we were to rate this out of 5 stars, I would give it like a 2 or 3.
I was gonna say 2.5.
Okay, well, perfect. 2.5 out of 5 stars because like you could tell there was like effort put in, like the production
I
quality
wanted
was
to
good.
know where they're recording it at. I'm like,
It's like a hotel or something. I don't
a
know.
hotel. He went and like did a handstand on the wall at one point, but then like the wall was like foam.
yeah.
And I was like, what?
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give a thumbs up.
Shout out from last week goes to this person on the screen. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our videos.
If you want a chance to get a shout out in next week's video, comment down below what you want to see us try in the future. I know Megan was dying to get
I
back
want to
onto
do some
aerial silks
again, I think. So I don't know if that's a video or if it's just me on my own time, but I think it'd be fun because I'm like that would have been more fun. But I also am kind of like, I think if I did all that and if I was as underwhelmed with the course, with that course as I was for this course, like that would have been a bad investment. So maybe, you know, somewhere else that they already have that set up and I can just go have some fun.
Make sure you guys subscribe by clicking the red button down below and also turn on post notifications by clicking the bell.
And we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.